JJ, and now it's time for Hawkfanatic, brought to you by Deary Brothers Ford on Mormon Trek. Hi, Patrick. And Tyler. Steve Anderson, Hawkeye Title and Settlement. Mike's E-Keys for Cars. GT Car and his crew at Supel's Building and Remodeling. Supel's Flowers, the home of 1-800-800-ROSE. The Midtown Family Restaurants. Harty and Stocker Jewelers, 101 South Dubuque Street, downtown Iowa City. Diamond Dreams Sports Academy. Senior Benefits. Premier Automotive in North Liberty. The Oxyoke Inn and the Amanas. Streets Maintenance. Dr. Lance Forbes, Diamond Dental in Cedar Rapids. And Big Dog Tech Solutions. Here's Tom Suter, and from Hawkfanatic.com, Pat Harty.
We were just talking, Steve, about the entity known as BTN Plus.
Sucks.
Took me a good 45 minutes yesterday to subscribe because, okay, I used to be a subscriber, but I bailed, okay, because I didn't watch it in the off season. So I get on, I sign in like it's me, and then I couldn't finish the process because they put a coupon code up, or I had to enter a coupon code, don't have a coupon code, and then whatever is beneath the coupon thing won't show up on my computer screen. So I couldn't sign in. So I said, well, screw this. I'll get a new account. Blah, 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 blah. You already have an account.
Yeah.
Okay. Then I get in, finally can change they had the wrong end date on my credit card. So I got in to try to change that. It just completely disappeared, so I couldn't update my information.
No, it's a cluster.
It's a cluster.
I told you. I subscribed to it. They charged me, and then every time I tried to get in, they said, there's already an account by this name.
Yes, yeah.
It's my name. I'm trying to get in.
And they wouldn't let you in, would they?
No. And I paid for it all last year. You know, and I couldn't unsubscribe. I had too much other crap.
Oh man, it was just a cluster.
It is a cluster. And besides that, the product sucks.
The product is, although I will say the picture was great. Finally. Usually it isn't. The picture was great.
Yeah, whenever it depends on who's doing it and where it's coming from. The only time that I saw anything, it was the only BTN thing I saw, and I saw three of them, and the one time was Jeff Settles was doing it, and it was like professional.
Yeah, no, Jess is great.
But the other two times, terrible.
Well, and last night there were two students, and God bless them, good luck to them, and whatever their field is, they choose, because it ain't going to be broadcasting.
Hello.
So we all have YouTube TV, guys. So last night I went on the white YouTube app and punched in Iowa Hawkeye women, and the game was on.
Yeah.
Now, sometimes I've done it before. You can only watch like 3 or 4 minutes, but last night I watched the whole game.
Well, that was on regular YouTube and not YouTube TV, right?
No, that was on the white YouTube app.
Yeah,
not the black one.
That's right.
Yeah.
So not YouTube TV.
Yes. The white one.
And did some guy comment on it? Was talking during the broadcast? Is that right?
There was one of them, and I found another one without him talking in the bottom left-hand corner. And they had comments on the right side, but it was a bit instead of two young college guys doing the game.
Yeah, well,
I was surprised I was able to watch the whole game.
Yeah, well, so things sneak onto YouTube that aren't supposed to be there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's amazing.
Yeah, so always, keep that in mind for the next time on Big 10 Plus.
All right, thanks.
All right.
But yeah, BTN Plus is terrible. And they have, Iowa women, 3 of their last 6 games will have been on BTN Plus.
No, it sucks. It just does.
Yeah, it does.
And for $14 a month.
Yeah, it's okay.
It's higher
but let me look.
That's more than a freaking Amazon. if you take commercials, which BTN Plus has.
Okay, let me play devil's advocate, though. Okay, it does suck. But 3 of the last 6 games have been on BTN Plus. So if you buy that just for this month and then cancel it, then you're paying about $4 a game, which is way worth it to me.
Okay. And now let me be the devil's advocate to that.
Okay.
So you buy it for this year.
This month.
And then you cancel it.
Uh-huh.
And then you can't get back in it.
Well, yes, that could happen too.
Okay, well, there you go. So,
Yeah, what are you going to do?
yeah.
So anyway, yeah, I'm glad I was able to watch the game. The first half was a lot of fun, and it was pretty clear the second half that Iowa was pretty well checked out. We got this. Let's move along.
Yeah.
And Purdue started making some shots and blah, blah, blah. But, yeah, Hannah Stolke was out, which was unfortunate. We managed to win without her, as they should have, and did. So, yeah. Well, there you go. So, Pat, did you listen at all, or did you just do something else?
Well, no, I had to cover the game. I listened. I had the stat line going. I followed on. There's other ways to follow.
Yeah, there are. I do that
And
sometimes.
to write a story is easy, especially when the game was never in doubt. I mean, it was a blowout. I mean, even though Purdue made a run, there's never any chance they were going to win that game.
Never any chance.
So yeah, and Hannah, I'll be stunned if she doesn't play Sunday. I think this was precaution because I think they called it an upper body injury, and I think, and they would never say this, but I think the opponent had something to do with it.
I do too, and I think they wanted her to be as close to 100% as she can be on.
So yeah, I'm not concerned about that. But no, they went there and did what they had to do. That's one of the Big Ten's many bad teams right now, and they beat them there.
Yeah.
The series is now 41-40, and Iowa's won, I think, the last 10. It shows you that.
Yeah.
I mean, Purdue used to beat Iowa.
They used to have to be the gold standard in the conference.
Well, I think they won the national title in 2001 with, and they were really good in the 80s and 90s. When I moved up here, it was Purdue, Ohio State, and Iowa, women's basketball with Vivian Stringer. Mm-hmm. Those were the 3 best teams, but man, have they fallen off.
God, they were awful.
Jesus.
Thank you.
Sounds like Moses.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Now, what do you think the men will do against Wisconsin
Lose.
on Sunday?
Lose. I hope I'm wrong. That's my gut feeling.
I don't have a great feel.
If it was here, I'd say
game.
I think they're going to win here, but there I think they're going to lose.
And I'm guessing Wisconsin's favored by a little bit.
Well, they should be. They're 10-4. I mean,
Yeah.
I thought the way the women were playing yesterday, we were going to beat them by 30 points.
Well, it does. I mean, the stuff at the end is inconsequential. I mean,
Yeah.
maybe gamblers were impacted by it, but it really the game was never in doubt in the second half.
Nope.
You okay?
Okay. And Winter's back.
Yeah, for a little bit, but then, next
Didn't I
next
hear
week,
a 40 or something like that coming up?
next Tuesday it'll be 44.
What's the high today?
27.
Oh, no Milton today. That's
By
colder than
Tuesday,
it was.
Will the snow all be gone?
Well, that's colder than what we said
Hopefully.
it was going to be 2 days ago.
Yeah.
Well, it'll definitely be gone by Tuesday. It'll be gone.
What's the high tomorrow?
Do you think they'll be able to play that baseball game on Tuesday?
Yeah,
Be
44.
chilly.
It'll be cold, but they'll play it. But tomorrow, it's going to be 29, and then it'll be 23 on Sunday,
Whoa.
26 on Monday.
That's been sort of a change from what you guys were saying, what the cast was saying 2-3 days ago. It was mostly in the mid-30s.
Yeah. Well,
So things have.
Yeah.
And today when I shoveled, it was a lot of just thick, icy sleet.
Yeah, it
type
was
stuff.
weird, wasn't
Yeah,
it?
it was almost made my driveway slicker by shoveling.
So are the roads slick?
No, I mean, well, in spots, but if you drive careful,
in
just be
spots.
careful.
it
In spots.
depends. I mean, if you're in Cedar Rapids
The maintenance
right now
roads?
listening, in Cedar Rapids right now, the roads are real slick, and as you go north, there's
They
tow
get worse.
ban. There's a tow ban in effect for Lynn and Jones County right now.
But I was just on Scott. It was fine.
Yeah, so don't go up north on 380 if you can help it.
And Highway 6 was
Okay,
fine.
well, we'll stay away from there.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you guys have a good day.
All right,
Thanks,
you too, Card.
I will say the maintenance road, Sue, out here, it had some icy spots. You got to be careful. And this
Sand
didn't as
Road
much.
coming in was slick,
But yeah, no, there was no. Scott Boulevard was just wet,
but
and Court Street was it had all melted. It was wet, just wet. So just be a little careful. But it's not bad. Are we done with snow?
no, I don't think we are. No, it's February.
I know, but is there anything in the forecast in the next day or two?
No.
Okay.
No snow in the next day or two.
Okay,
But
because this, what was this, like an inch, if that?
Yeah, I'd say.
yeah.
Was it even an inch?
here?
Well, that's right. All I care about is here.
Okay, now
That's why I
Sugar
live.
Ray this morning said driving into work from Tipton, he said it was as bad as he'd ever seen.
Yeah,
he couldn't see 5 feet in front
Well,
of
they
him.
closed the schools.
That's what happens when you live 30 miles from where you work.
Well, people do.
I know, but
But I was slick coming here this morning, and I live 5 minutes.
Well, yeah, but things are much better now than they were at 3 and 4 in the morning when you and Ray go to work.
Yeah.
You leave your house at what, 3:30? I think he leaves his house in Tipton like at 4:30.
Yeah.
Was it still snowing then?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, because when I woke up at like 6:30, it had stopped
It
snowing.
was snowing. There were a number of accidents to the north of us. There were a couple fender benders here.
Yeah, we missed the worst of it again. But that you could see from the forecast we were going to miss. It said we were going to get like a 0 to 1 inch of snow, whereas up they were going to get as much as 3 to 6. But no, it was
up in northern Iowa. They got 10 inches.
Well, it was a heavy, wet, icy snow that I shoveled off the driveway, and not all of it would come off. I mean, it was stuck to the concrete. So, but again, we've fortunate that could have been much worse.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hey guys, I don't know if you watched the post game with the Purdue coach, but she was highly complimentary to Jan and the team, and she even said that they should have done a better job on most of those 3-pointers that were scored, except for one. She just kept saying it was a gnarly set play, and I'm definitely going to steal it.
No, I mean Jan is 44-16 now as the Iowa coach, I believe, after 60.
That's pretty.
She was 20.
pretty good.
What are they? 21-5.
I think that's right.
Yeah, and she was 23-11. Yeah, she's 44-16 as the Iowa head coach.
And the announcers, after a while, I just had to enjoy and wait for their next air. I liked it when they were announcing the wrong players and even players scoring that were on the other teom.
They had a lot of.
There was a pass. There was a pass underneath the hoop where the guy says, "I don't even think I could make that pass."
Yeah, I bet you couldn't.
They're kids. Come on, they're kids, Captain. They're kids.
They have to learn somewhere.
I'm kidding.
I do enjoy it.
Yeah,
So,
and
they don't have to learn somewhere where you're paying $14 a month.
That's a good point.
And they
that is
didn't.
true, although I did find the YouTube that didn't have the guy in the lower left corner. I was able to watch it shortly after the game.
Yeah,
ended,
some guy
so.
that's rebroadcasting these things. It's in the chat room, and other people have told me too. He uses Vietnam as a point of
his
origin.
IP address. Yeah,
but
it usually does. Yeah.
Yeah, but he's not in Vietnam.
Oh, really?
He's not. He's using the VPN thing like Tommy was talking about earlier.
Yeah.
The
All right, take
one
care.
of the announcers had trouble with Kylie Feuerback's name, and there was a Fireback, Firebatch, Furback. I don't know that he ever quite had it.
Yeah, you're right, Pat. You got to learn somewhere, but not when you're paying $14 a month.
Yeah, I'm just surprised. I mean, because a lot of the stuff you're talking about seems like pretty avoidable stuff if you're just, somewhat locked in. Even if you're, I don't know. I'm trying to imagine me doing. See, I was a print major, though. I wasn't.
Yeah.
I never really felt comfortable in.
Of the 3 games I watched, there was one, and I don't have a deep radio voice. Okay, I'll admit it, but this guy. Hi, it's really good to be here tonight.
Well, I mean, now we're making fun. I mean, and this guy, he is a kid. I mean, maybe his voice will change. Remember, Peter Brady had that voice issue.
Ain't going to change.
Remember, Peter Brady had that voice issue. Remember?
Yeah.
But like I said, now I'm almost curious. Because this has been an ongoing debate. I mean, Doctor was on fighting with people on Twitter because he goes, yeah, I get that they're kids and there's a certain amount of training, but he goes, at some point you need a little bit of delivery or whatever. But the argument again, well, they're just kids. I mean, are they just, as a college kid?
No. I was,
I mean, the athlete perspective has changed now that, okay, that kid is making $6 million playing quarterback and he's 24, so we're supposed to leave him alone because he's still a kid? Things are a little different now.
Before, but the home school is in charge of BTN Plus, and some just have better broadcasting schools and more money for equipment. Like Iowa, games from Iowa look great on
Okay,
BTN
so
Plus.
if it's Iowa, who are the student broadcasters for Iowa?
It's like KRUI and DITV.
Okay, I've heard those guys. They're not horrible.
Okay, well, these guys were, and they had a full production team from the Purdue Broadcasting.
Well, aren't they an engineering school?
Yes.
Yeah, I don't think they have
Maybe.
much of a broadcast program.
Maybe that's part of it.
Well, they had 4 or 5 people helping them with the broadcast, and not the announcing part,
So did
but
Magic,
the technical
so
part.
did Magic Johnson, and his talk show was terrible. Remember that? The
I've
Magic
been
Hour?
telling you.
The Magic Hour.
I've been telling you, these guys were terrible.
I'm sure they were.
There's
But
not
I'm
going to be
telling you, they're
anybody
Purdue
that's
students.
going to call in that's going to say anything different.
Oh, nobody's
And they were
disputing
Purdue
that. I
students,
mean,
maybe
no
Purdue
one's
just doesn't have a good broadcast.
no one's disputing that. I'm just trying to decide how much I care about it. I mean, there's a
that's
there's a
another
part of me
story.
that really doesn't care, and there's a part of me that says, to contribute to this
I'll point
conversation.
this out. When I watch like a baseball game on BTN Plus from here, it looks like a TV broadcast. I watched an Iowa game from, I think it was Maryland or Rutgers one year, a baseball game. They shot it with the security camera behind the plate.
Well,
And
maybe
it's the radio
maybe the
broadcast.
journalism aspect here is a difference.
Yeah,
Maybe.
I mean, this is a
There is a
school
difference
known
in
for
where the game
journalism.
is.
Very possible.
The guys that write at the DI, they're good writers.
Yeah,
I mean,
that's
for
right.
their not just for their age. I've read enough. I don't read a lot of it, probably as much as I should. Hell, the DI's free, isn't it?
Yeah.
They're the only free paper or free outlet besides us. But I think that probably does have something to do with it. And I was sort of joking about Purdue, but Purdue is an engineering
They
school.
are.
They build astronauts, not sports reporters.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's
That
what
guy's-
they do,
He's
man.
going to be
That's
drinking.
Ben.
He's going to be drinking Tang and scaring the aliens up in space.
After the game, we're going to go out and do a panty raid.
But now the stuff about mispronouncing names, at some point, one of their people needs to say it's Feuerbach. That's not that hard of a name to say.
No, I'm saying, listen, if they want to do a closed circuit thing or they want to do a different thing, but that's freaking Fox that owns that, and you're paying $14 a month.
That's a lot of money for a.
Yeah, it really is. Again, it's more than you can get a Prime for. So I mean, no, it's not right. It isn't right. It's nice experience for kids, but not at $14.
Well, I mean, there was no gun to my head to sign up either.
No, but
I did it thoroughly because I wanted to watch the game.
Well, it's just not.
What did Ann think of him? Is she more sympathetic, or is she like?
Maybe slightly more sympathetic, but
So if you were one of those kids' parents, what would you have said after? Hey, what'd you think, Dad?
son, you did a nice job.
And
Keep at it.
thank God you're an engineering major.
And keep up on your studies, son.
Yeah. Hey, Dad, did you run out of condoms? But anyway, no, I mean, you got to know by then. Listen, you got to know your strengths by then. You got to be realistic with yourself, whether you can do it or not. Because if you're in college, if you're 18 and up, and doing that stuff.
And my God, they're probably a little older than. My guess is they're not true freshmen either.
Yeah.
They're probably not.
They're probably not. So
maybe
I mean,
you got to
maybe they need to
reassess.
use it as a learning mechanism.
Yeah, that you belong somewhere else.
I guess he called Taylor Stremlow the Ice Queen, which of course is
Because she made 5 threes in the first half. She was ice in her veins. Is that what it was?
I-
See, if you have to think
I
about it that
guess.
much, it doesn't work.
Yeah.
No, it doesn't work.
I tweeted that obviously her second appearance on the show propelled her into that game.
Oh, I think it did,
That's why
too.
she made those 5 threes in the first half, because she was riding the energy and from being on the show, don't you think?
I think that's very possible. I can't say that it isn't, Pat.
I think that's the true. And when I see her, I'll be like, hey, that radio show's something. Because I think she played real well after the last time she was on it. But no, she was on fire in that first half. I mean,
she sure was.
but I mean, they made 7 of their first 8 shots. She was 5 for 5, and then she didn't score in the second.
No.
They didn't need her to. I mean, it just. And again, Ava Hayden. Don't they do 10 players on the first team All Big Ten now?
I think they do.
Yes, I am not a fan of that, because I was going to say if it was a 5-player team,
Then she wouldn't make it up.
well, I would say Betts and I don't do 5, but don't necessarily go by position. Hayden and Betts both deserve first team All Big Ten,
I would agree.
Now you do this 10-player. That's going to be a way to appease both of them. I don't know. I don't like 10-player first team all conference in basketball. It just seems like we're doing that with everything now. Wouldn't you rather have it be 5 players, just like it used to be?
Oh, probably, but
that's another minor thing.
No, exactly.
What's a bigger thing to bitch about, that or the students doing the broadcasting? Probably the students, because it's costing you guys money. I wonder why do they charge?
Think about that.
Why does it charge so much though? Why do they charge 15? Because they can.
They can. Yeah. Yes.
Okay. Because
14, but
because I wanted to watch the game. And
is it a 14?
Yeah,
it's 14. It's $13.99.
Oh, $13.99. And you pay monthly, right? I assume.
Yeah.
Yes.
And is it easy to cancel? Because a lot of these places.
Steve says no.
What I've been told by people that do this, they say that canceling stuff is just nearly impossible.
Oh, they hide it. I mean, you really have to search it. Apple, I had to search it out. I couldn't find it. I called them. They said on the phone they canceled it, but then they never did. But
have you ever tried to change an Apple password?
It's all this stuff's a cluster.
Oh, it is.
I mean, the last time I did it, I was crying at the beginning because I knew, and it's a nightmare trying to do anything Apple security wise.
I got rid of everything, but I got rid of like 3 or 4 different apps. But I did get HBO, and I hadn't had HBO. Sopranos went off in 2006 or something.
It's been
that long ago.
I haven't had it, and it recognized my email still and wanted my original website or my original password.
And you don't remember it?
I don't remember it. I tried every password I think that I've ever used.
It seems like with Apple, anyone I write down when I need it, it never works. I think they change.
They're all like that.
But I can't believe The Sopranos was 20 years ago. Yeah. When did it start? In the late 90s? Is it that long ago?
Is it that long ago?
Well, if it's 2006 when it ended, how long was it on? I thought you said it was on for a decade.
Well, it was, yeah.
Then it would have been the late 90s if it ended in 2006. Are you sure it was? I didn't realize it came out in the 90s.
Let me look. 1999 to 2007.
Wow, I didn't realize it was that long ago.
Yeah.
Well, so The Sopranos 20 years ago it ended? Wow.
Yeah. So The Sopranos came out the same year Kirk came to Iowa as head coach.
And I'll tell you something.
Wow.
It really has aged well.
Oh, I believe that.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. There's shows that, there's certain shows that do that. I mean,
yeah, it ages well.
I mean, Blue Bloods is a show that will age well.
Seinfeld, they could have cleared up a lot of their plots if they just would have had cell phones.
Yeah. Well, that's the case with a lot of stuff.
Yeah, but I mean, Sopranos at least has cell phones. And they had bad service.
Real bad service. Those were great episodes.
They made a point to tell you that they had bad service with their cell phone.
That was one of the great things about that series is they wove real life into it, and with a sense of humor, and it was really good.
Yeah.
Now, what show are we talking about now?
Sopranos.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, there's one where they're out in the woods in New Jersey, and they can't get cell service.
Well, James Gandolfini was a good actor. I mean, he was first time I saw him in 8mm, I'm like, wow, this guy's a good actor.
Oh, he's great.
That's the first thing I ever saw him in was, and 8mm came out right before The Sopranos. Yeah. That was that dark movie with Nicolas Cage. Yeah. It was depressing. You ever see Tom? I would not.
Yes, I've seen it.
It was dark.
It was dark.
Yeah. It was just really depressing. It just kept getting darker and darker. And then when you realize what it was all about, I'm like, oh God. Now I'm depressed. I need those student. I need those.
Saw it too.
Okay, 8mm or student broadcasting. What are you picking?
You got to see this film.
This is snuff film.
She's the ice queen.
So were they saying that when she was making the threes? I hope.
I think so.
Okay, I hope at least was timely.
She missed. Jesus.
But now the competition will improve immensely. What time's that game? What time's that game start Sunday?
I think it starts. I can tell you exactly. It starts. 11, I think.
Oh, that's right, 11. Yeah, I typed you 11 o'clock, which is fine with me. 11 o'clock Sunday.
Yes.
And then the men are at what time? The men are, I just typed.
Are they at 3?
3
Yeah,
or
3.
Yeah. So I'll be able to get the women's game covered and then get home in time to cover the men's game. But it's another case of them playing on the same day. I just don't. To me, it just seems like it's something they could avoid, but maybe they don't want to. I don't know. Do you like it, Tom?
As long as they don't overlap, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, but it's this.
If they overlap, it sucks.
Well, like the last time, that one overlapped.
Yeah.
At least this one does not overlap. So, boy, if they could both win, that would be huge victories for both.
I think it might be likely it's going to go the other way on both. But
I give the women a better chance because they're at home.
Well, yeah, that's fair.
And I do think the Michigan women are better than the Wisconsin men for their respective competition, but not by much. Wisconsin's really hard to beat at home.
They are good.
And I never thought, are they 10-5 now?
I believe that exactly they are.
Because they were 10-4 the last time I looked, and I think they lost.
And I think they lost. So Wisconsin is 10-5.
I mean, that's just another good year for Greg Gard. I mean, he does it every year. But again, their style's different now. They're not just this walk it up, play out the clock. They run. They take.
No, they're real good.
I mean, between John Blackwell and Nick Boyd, those guys go up and down the court.
But the Michigan women are 13-2. They're
they're formidable.
Team. Yes, they are.
They're formidable. But
yes, they are.
I think being at home will
help.
Will of course help. Now, what Iowa needs to avoid is what's Michigan ranked right now?
They're in the top 5.
Iowa needs to. I mean,
sure. I don't have.
I mean, if you're looking for blemishes right now, they've had a couple chances, Connecticut and UCLA, to play top 5 nationally and have basically laid eggs. Haven't really been competitive. I mean, the UConn, they lost by I think 26. What was the point?
Who did?
Iowa.
Yes, no, you're right.
And what was the point total against UCLA? Wasn't it 20-some?
Or 19.
And the game just never really seemed that
no.
competitive. No.
We were never in it.
So this is they need to avoid that. I mean, it's going to suck regardless of the score if they lose, but if they lose by 15 to 25 or whatever, it's just going to keep advancing that narrative. Yeah, Iowa's good until they have to play someone good. So that's the challenge facing them.
Well, and it is, and we need to show that we can play one of the top teams.
They win this game, they're going to host.
Oh, easy.
They're going to host.
Yes.
Yeah, they will. This game, I think, will decide hosting. And that'll be huge for this team to be able to host 2 rounds of the NCAA tournament. Last year's team didn't have that luxury, and it ended up catching them. They had to go down there and play Jenny Lillis in Oklahoma.
And they dope-popped us.
They were ready. Jenny was ready for that game.
Man, was she.
Oh, and before we take a break, we've talked. I had never heard of this band Van Hayden. Had you ever heard of it?
Yeah.
I had never heard of it, but they reached out and they want to be on our podcast. And I'm letting you power structure guys decide that.
Why do they want to be on?
Because they said they love the podcast and they want to do a show with us.
Do what?
I don't know. To talk
Well,
Hawks. And,
I'll reach out.
They can't play music.
Why not? Oh, they can't. You're right because of the.
Yeah.
Yeah, you'd have to explain that to them.
Yeah.
Because you've had bands come in here before, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, we can't do that. You're right. I hadn't thought about that.
Yeah.
But I told him my first question, okay, Van Hayden, why not Led Hayden?
Yeah.
Why not Steely Hayden? Why not Gigi Hayden?
No.
Why not Moody Hayden?
Gigi Levens.
Okay, can we take a break?
Yeah, I'll reach out to them and see what they have
Yeah,
in
I can
mind
think
because
about
there's
those.
only so much we can do.
No,
so.
you're right.
Also, the Supreme Court decision now, President Trump came out and said the Supreme Court is a disgrace. His Supreme Court.
1-800-800-ROSE. 1-800-800-ROSE. Your FTD florist is the only number you need to know to send flowers anywhere in the country or Canada from anywhere in the country. 1-800-800-ROSE. It's so easy. Just remember one number. 1-800-800-ROSE. Your FTD florist. 1-800-800-ROSE. Remember,
For a gift that your loved one will treasure for a lifetime, find it at our family-owned jewelry store in Iowa City, Hertine and Stocker Jewelers.
We can show you diamond engagement rings, colored stones, fashion jewelry, and watches.
Our jewelers are on site, so we can design jewelry for that special person in your life.
We are Hertine and Stocker, serving Iowa City and the surrounding area for 3 generations.
Hertine and Stocker Jewelers, downtown Iowa City, and HertineandStockerJewelers.com. Ask for Willa, Terry, Tim, or Kate. One of us is always there.
Don't wait for an emergency to get a backup for your car keys. Unlike the olden days, car keys have gotten extremely complex. Mike's eKeys for Cars can generate the most technically advanced automotive keys that are on the market today. For spares and lost keys, Mike's eKeys for Cars can produce most conventional transponder, high security, and remote head keys. Mike's eKeys for Cars will keep you on the road. Call 319-330-9185 and schedule an appointment today. Don't wait until it's too late. Call 319-330-9185 today.
You take great care to maintaining your home or business inside and out. But maybe, just maybe, there's something missing. Something that makes your home stand out among the others in your neighborhood. Something that makes your business pop and increases traffic. Something that you can change and customize at your command. Well, there's a solution, and that's Illuminlight's permanent outdoor lighting from Big Dog Tech. Illuminlights provides illumination for every occasion. Holiday lighting, accent lights, security, and of course lighting for all your favorite sports. The Illuminlights app lets you create your own patterns with color, motion, brightness, and static control over every individual light, or use Big Dog's presets to transform your home or business. The professionally installed track system makes Illuminlight's LEDs virtually disappear until you turn them on. Rated at 50,000 hours, you'll enjoy stress-free convenience for years to come. For more information about Illuminlight's permanent outdoor lighting, go to BigDogTEK.net or give them a call at 319-395-0800. That's 319-395-0800.
Hi, I'm Jim Street, owner of Streets Maintenance. As a licensed, insured, and bonded master plumber, I specialize in all plumbing repairs, including but not limited to water heater and sump pumps to toilet and faucet repairs and replacements. As an Iowa City native, I know how frustrating it can be when any part of your plumbing system breaks down. That's why I only use trusted brands and quality materials. I offer same-day, next-day service coupled with a fair price. I also offer general services to mobile homes. For more information about my business, I'm online at streetsmaintenance.com and Facebook, or give me a call at 400-4483, 400-4483.
Streets Maintenance, honest plumbing at a fair price.
There's a problem here in eastern Iowa. There's not enough Hawkeye fans. I mean, really, shouldn't everybody be a Hawkeye fan? Well, maybe not, but you should be a fan of my team at Hawkeye Title and Settlement. Hi, I'm Steve Anderson, and my team of experts at Hawkeye Title and Settlement know what they're doing. Call us at 351-8600. Hawkeye Title and Settlement, the team you love, the people you trust.
Don't let just anyone take care of your smile. At Diamond Dental, you can expect compassion, expertise, and a personalized care plan to protect your teeth for life. With more than 30 years of combined experience, Dr. Forbes and his staff are prepared to tackle even your toughest dental problems, leaving your smile healthy and sparkling. Diamond Dental offers a full range of general and cosmetic dentistry, as well as dental treatment options for snoring and sleep apnea. It's never too early to start thinking about what's best for your smile. Schedule an appointment today by calling 319-390-3703 or visiting the office at 5815 Consul Street Northeast, Suite D1 in Cedar Rapids. You can also visit DiamondDentalPC.com for more information. Dr. Forbes is a proud sponsor of the Hawkeye Wrestling Club and the Inner Circle. Let the Diamond Dental team provide superior care for your entire family.
This is Leah Pasha, and I've been saying, hit a deer, call Premier for years. And it works. Deer divots and dings do damage, but Premier Auto will do right by you. That's what my dad Nathan's driving at and dreams about. Do yourself a favor. When your car is dinged, be a deer and call Premier. The deer don't like Premier, but you will. Premier Automotive, North Liberty's premier auto body repair shop.
Hit a deer? Call Premier.
Diamond Dream Sports Academy, 20,000 square foot indoor facility, holds 8 batting cages, space for infield work, space for throwing and pitching and all your arm care needs. Offers private instruction, group lessons, camps and clinics, leagues, memberships. Rentals available at Diamond Dreams is open to the public.
Our top level instructors include former professional, college, and Olympic athletes. Our coaches will help these athletes achieve their full athletic potential, develop a strong work ethic, and a solid base to build. The last thing you want to do is look back and wish you had worked or played harder.
Locally owned owned and established in 2005, Diamond Dreams is Eastern Iowa's premier training facility. Located at 2905 Stoner Court, North Liberty. Call today and reserve your time. 319-665-2173. 319-665-2173.
When you go to a family restaurant, you want three things. One, a wide selection of breakfast, lunch, and dinner items. Two, you want those selections to be affordable and delicious. And three, you want to be treated like family. You get all three at the Midtown Family Restaurant. Breakfast items available anytime the doors are open. Legendary tenderloins, onion rings, and hot roast beef sandwiches. Daily specials at each location, and no matter if you're coming in solo or with a group of 20, you get the same special family treatment. The Midtown Family Restaurants at Court and Scott Streets and at the Walmart Plaza on Highway 1 West. Follow them on Facebook or at MidtownFamily.com. The family's waiting for you. GT Carr, owner of Supple's Building and Remodeling, has been offering unmatched service and quality for over 25 years. The trained professionals at Supple's Building and Remodeling will install and guarantee the products used in any job, no matter how big or small. They also stand behind their work and offer no-nonsense, exceptional customer service from design to completion and beyond. Whether it's a simple window replacement or a major house addition, you'll have the confidence that Supple's Building and Remodeling is committed to quality. Visit Supples.net or call them today at 319-337-2246.
Hi, this is Tiffany at Senior Benefits. Are you confused with Medicare questions, anything having to do with Medicare? I take care of all Medicare customers, people under 65. I also do life insurance, long-term care, cancer insurance. I'm here to help you navigate any questions that you may be having or frustrations and anxiety that you may have with Medicare or insurance in general. Give me, Tiffany Rao, a call at 319-631-4795.
When someone is kind enough to share their time with us, we better make it worth their while.
They don't want to do people call it the game, right?
Patrick Gades and Terry Adams of Deary Brothers Ford talk about what here for you means to them.
You don't have to spend a half a day in our dealership to get that good competitive price. We just want to try to deliver that to you up front.
And that makes me feel good, makes me proud.
Because that's what people want. They want a fair, honest deal.
As far as a statement here for you, we want to not just say it, but live it.
Find out what it means to you at Deary Ford in Iowa City.
Your favorite place to eat in the Amana Colonies can be your favorite place to work. The Oxyokin's nearly 90-year reputation for quality extends beyond our food and service. We think the working environment, training, wages, benefits, work schedule, no late hours, close at 8 p.m., and our Ox family are the best of any independently owned and operated restaurant in the area. Come meet the team. Apply for cook, baker, food server, or bartender, and have lunch, dinner, or Sunday brunch on us. Is it worth the short drive? I guarantee it. We are searching for the best, and that means you. Apply today, in person or online at oxyokin.com. Oxyokin, an Amana Colony's tradition since 1940, in the heart of Amana.
From the Harty and Stalker Studios in the heart of the Hawkeye Nation, this is the mighty 1630 KCJJ, Iowa City.
Harty and Stalker Jewelers, making memories, making moments.
The snow is done for the most part. We may see a little off and on light snow yet this morning. It will be breezy for a while, too, but then we'll gradually clear out this afternoon. The wind will gradually die down today with a high in the low 30s this afternoon. Tonight, partly cloudy, will drop to 19 for an overnight low. Tomorrow, partly to mostly cloudy, 32. Then on Sunday, partly cloudy, breezy, high of 25. I'm meteorologist Sean Cable on the mighty 1630 KCJJ. Temperature now 24.
KCJJ weather, brought to you by Plum Supply.
Plum Supply, kitchens and baths. Your home never looks so beautiful.
We are back.
Are we back?
Chat room. The video from the moon landing was better than the security camera video on BTN Plus.
Actually, the video from the moon landing wasn't too bad.
Damn good.
Considering the time. Yeah.
Well.
But did the moon landing really happen?
Yes, it really did.
Sure did, and I watched it.
That's why I don't get what's So what's the big deal about going? Thank you.
Back to the moon?
Yeah, back to the moon.
Well, because we know realistically we can't go to Mars, so we got to do something to
but I mean,
pat
it's
our
like,
ego.
Oh, we'll be able to get up there in
why would you want to live up
a year
there?
and a half. Well, I mean, why are we? First, we're going to circle the moon.
Well, we've already
done that.
Yeah, we've already done all of this.
I mean, Jim Morrison was alive when we did all this stuff.
In 1969, they didn't have any technology like you got now. This is
So we can still do this. The math still works.
Yeah.
But why? I
I
mean,
don't know.
what new are we going to learn?
Okay, we landed. You realize that the last time Iowa, I'm trying to keep it sort of Hawk regularly. Last time Iowa won the Big Ten men's title outright was the same calendar year. We landed on the moon in '69, right?
Yeah.
That was the start of the 69-70 season. It's just the last time Iowa won the Big Ten title outright.
Wow.
What do you think of that?
So
Stick, if you're listening, there you go, buddy.
So did we really win it?
Well, we did, but possibly. But
we were 14-0. Hell yes.
Or was that game played in Utah?
Well, there were travel concerns because, of course, the world is flat. So,
Hello.
Hey, we haven't been to the dark side of the moon yet.
I have.
Yeah. Every day.
Every day.
Every
day I go to
night.
the dark side. Actually, I said when I was driving it, this is a good day. I have a feeling I'm going to listen to a lot of music today.
Okay.
I'm not going to be. Don't want to be outside. No. I mean, no Hawkeye stuff here. Of course, baseball and softball both have, and I know track, swimming and diving's going on. There's a lot of stuff going on, but we don't have anything until. I mean, and then there's no. Is there wrestling tonight? Or no, wrestling's done until.
I think it's done.
Until Big Ten stuff.
Yeah, I think that's right.
But yeah, no, this will be a little dark side.
You mentioned swimming and diving. When my
1969.
BTN kicked in, BTN Plus kicked in yesterday, I clicked on the swimming and diving just to make sure it worked, and there was no audio.
Well, the way you guys are describing it, that's probably better.
Men's wrestling's at Oklahoma State Sunday night.
Sunday night, yes, that's right, yes, and that'll be an interesting.
So
one.
Sunday could be a great day for
Or a
Hawkeye
bad day.
athletics, or an absolute disaster.
Yeah, and I don't think it's going to be a disaster, but I'm not convinced it's going to be a great day.
Okay, the softball team's down in North Carolina.
Who are they playing? I know they play Radford today.
Miami of Ohio.
Okay.
So, probably a competitive game.
But they're not playing Alabama
No.
or Georgia, so there's a chance there.
Baseball team's playing Florida Atlantic.
I don't know much about them, but
Boca
my guess
Raton.
is they're probably pretty good.
That's my guess too.
And they're down there, so baseball's got a challenge in front of them.
The Hawkeye women playing Michigan, who's going to be a hell of a challenge. Men playing at Wisconsin, a hell of a challenge. And Iowa wrestlers at Oklahoma State.
Hell of a challenge.
Hell of a challenge.
Speaking of Oklahoma State, there's this. I don't know if you guys aren't wrestling fans. I get that. There's this kid up at Fort Dodge named Drayshawn Ross.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to Oklahoma State. He is one of the best high school wrestlers I've ever seen, and I'm hardly a wrestler. His competition at the state meet, they show video of it. It's just these kids he's facing. They go out there. They know they have absolutely no chance, and it's really wild. It's not. I'm not accused. They're not quitting or anything. They just know they're completely overmatched, and it's just weird watching because these kids are all farther. If you're
So
competing
does he
now,
pin
you're
them real fast.
Well, either dead or Tech falls them.
Yeah.
I mean, and it's just stunning how good this kid is. And these guys, because the guys he's wrestling against at this stage are pretty good too, and they just have no chance. His name's Drayshawn Ross. He's going to Oklahoma State. That was a big one that Iowa lost. He is really, really good, and he's active. He's really athletic, long. He's a really good football player too. But the Flow Wrestling keeps putting up. I actually may find what Flow Wrestling keeps putting up videos of him. And they're not doing it to rub it in the but it's competition. Somebody's got to lose.
Yeah.
And I actually did feel sorry for this poor kid from Bettendorf. He was smiling at the end of it because you could tell he's just like, there's nothing I can do. This guy is just in another stratosphere. It's incredible. I think it's Drayshawn Ross is his name, and. Yeah, it's unfortunate that he's not staying in state, but, Oklahoma State's got a lot of NIL money, and they have a new head coach, and they're coming back. They're climbing
they're a
back.
good team.
Yeah, they're climbing back. I'm not saying they're going to dethrone Penn State anytime soon, but I think Okie State's goal is to become Penn State's biggest rival. To get that number 2 spot. So Let me see what I got here.
So did you guys watch any of the Olympics?
Yeah.
You know?
I have not watched any.
Yeah.
You saw Alyssa Liu last night?
Yes.
Wasn't she just incredible?
No, absolutely.
And what a wonderful attitude.
I'll tell you something. When you go from, of course, NBC's showing the highlights, but they do some stuff live. But then you go to Peacock, and the picture just blows you away.
So what's the name of the skater you're talking about?
Alyssa Liu, L-I-U.
Yeah.
First
Wasn't she an
women's
actress too?
spring.
Wasn't she in Charlie's Angels too?
No,
that was Lucy Liu.
Oh, okay.
This gal was the first in 20 years?
Yeah.
To get a gold medal for the United States in the women's
Yeah,
skating.
good for her. No, I've not watched it. It's not like I'm trying to avoid it. I just haven't thought about it.
Yeah.
Once I missed the downhill stuff, because that's figure skating. I'm not. It doesn't really.
It's just I've just been watching there's nothing.
I like the bobsled. I like the
reruns on everything else, and I don't know.
The best is downhill skiing.
Yeah,
I love that.
Oh,
I do like that
yeah,
too.
I like that.
love the downhill skiing.
Love
the
that.
slalom stuff's okay, but the best. It looks so fun if you're that good and able to do that. Just to be able to go slashing down the slopes like that.
And Peacock, you can pick your, because things are going on at the same time,
Yeah.
and you can pick what you watch.
No, it's pretty easy
It's
to navigate.
really great.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, did you watch the women hockey players beat Canada?
Boy, that was something.
Did not watch it.
Down 1-0 with like a minute and a half left. Scored to put it
And
into
then she went in there
overtime.
and tied it?
Yeah. Then won it in overtime. It was exciting.
Well, somebody said something about that the gal Keller, who made the winning shot in overtime, supposed to be a sister of somebody at UNI.
Iowa State.
Iowa State.
Yeah, it's the same kid who made the game-winning 3 against was it Kansas or Houston the other day? Yeah, he made a game-winning 3, and she scored a goal on the same day. It's Heisey, I think. Heisce, I believe is the last name.
Yeah.
No, it's a neat story.
And we have some friend. Molly went to school with a Heisey, so
Might
maybe
be
there's
related.
some relation. Could be.
Yeah.
Could be.
Yeah, or not.
Okay, well, thanks, guys.
Thanks, Karn.
Karn too.
Yeah. No, I've enjoyed the Olympics.
Good. Yeah. No, that's. I don't know why I haven't. I just haven't. It's been on NBC and Peacock, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I know there was one time I wanted to watch something, but then I realized, well, it's tape delayed, and I already know who's won, and I just
that's why I
can't do that.
When I get home, I'll get home today and put on Peacock.
I hate watching things where I know the outcome. It just doesn't work for me.
Well,
other than Andy Griffith and the Rockford Files.
And I've been pretty good about not paying attention to the results. I haven't spent much time.
Yeah,
at all
if you
on
want to
social
watch
media.
it, that's a good way to do
Yeah.
it. Yeah, because it's tough to. But is Norway winning the medal count?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
Gold medal and overall.
Okay. Yeah. And we're are we second or third?
Yes, second. With gold medal and overall.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, it's I don't know. And then you can pick. You can go back and forth with Peacock. You can also do picture in picture. And no, it's pretty cool.
To go all over the place. Have you guys followed this story that's evolving over with Kansas men's basketball and Darren Peterson, their star freshman?
I haven't heard anything about it.
It's the strangest thing, man. He injured his hamstring early in the season.
Okay.
And he's a great player offensively. He's the best. But now he manages his minutes. Like there's a tape of him making a 3-point shot, and he turns to the bench and says, "I want out." And the other day he scored 23 points in 18 minutes.
That's pretty good.
And people are trying to theorize about why he's not playing more. And there's theory that, he tweaked his hamstring and he's afraid of it happening again. I've never seen a story like this before. It's just because he is an incredibly talented basketball player. And some are saying, he's, load management for the NBA. He doesn't, if he was concerned about his NBA stock, which he shouldn't be because he's so talented, he would just shut it down, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you would think.
But
that's what other people do.
But he makes it look so effortless scoring points, and he doesn't play that much. You'd love him if he was your teammate and you played behind him. Hell, Darren let me play more than I played more than Darren did the other day. It's just a bizarre story.
Yeah, isn't playing consistently due to a reoccurring mix of legitimate injuries, hamstring, ankle, cramping.
But there's narratives out there that say that of course there is. there's social media narratives questioning whether it's all valid. I would have no idea. I don't know why the kid would fake it, but my God, is he talented. I mean, his offensive game is incredible. He's about 6'6". I think he spells his first name Darryn. But, yeah, it's just a really weird story. You don't see this. You see it happening sometimes in the NBA.
It's well beyond the time for Kansas to figure out what they're doing regarding Darren Peterson, and now it sounds like Bill Self finally has had enough. Situation reared its ugly head Wednesday in Stillwater as the Jayhawks were rolling Oklahoma State early in the second half. Peterson drilled a wing three-pointer and immediately pointed to the Jayhawks bench for subs. He would not return to the game.
So what does Self say about that?
We've had this happen more than a couple times, Self said after the win. I didn't anticipate it that night. I thought he was good to go. We only got 18 minutes out of him. That's disappointing.
He scored 23 points. He scored 23 points.
Because he could have had a really big night.
He could have.
Isn't it just one of the strangest
It
things?
is strange.
I mean, Allen Iverson used to throw a fit when anyone would take him out of the game for like a second.
The potential number one pick in the NBA missed Kansas's upset win over number one Arizona with an illness, returned against number 5 Iowa State, playing 24 minutes with in the 18-point loss, but sat for the final 7 minutes of the game.
It's just,
boy, that would be tough for a coach.
Oh yeah, and imagine the fans. I mean, imagine if this was at Iowa. Iowa has this 5-star phenom, and he comes in and gives you 23 in 18 minutes, but he's constantly you'd be freaking over
imagine
that.
Caitlin Clark saying, "I want out, coach."
Bill Self is sending a message to Peterson. He needs to be on the court, and Kansas needs him available for the biggest games of the season.
I mean, it's so bizarre that he's clearly their best player.
Well, yeah.
And he doesn't want to play. But again, wouldn't you love to be his backup? Man, I got 29 minutes the other day. I only scored 2 points. Darren had 30 in 11 minutes, but he didn't feel good in the second half. Well, the one game, I think he warmed up and decided he didn't feel well enough to play. It is really odd. I mean, it's just... it's got to be tough on Bill Self. I don't feel sorry for Bill Self, though. I don't feel sorry for Kansas basketball either.
No, but still, it's just the players shouldn't dictate.
But can't the NBA be looking at that?
Oh, I'm sure they are. Well, the other thing, too, I'm sure he's getting a nice NIL
of course
payment from Kansas. I mean, he's getting a ton of money because he was one of the top recruits in the country. I mean, he is so skilled.
But when Self says we could have had a really big night.
23 in 18 minutes.
Yeah,
that's a pretty big night. He's got one of the quickest releases I've ever seen for a 6'6" wing player. His 3-point release, boom! It's quicker than Price Sanford's.
And Price's is instantaneous.
And Price is quick. Yeah, I mean, no, it's just a bizarre story. So back to the Hawks.
Yeah, it is.
Hawks don't have anyone asking to come out.
That's just odd.
I know. I thought you guys would find that kind of odd.
I do. I find it fun.
Extremely
could have
odd.
had a really big night. He scored 23 points.
And Kansas is good, but they're not great and dominant.
They're not.
They've got at least 3 conference losses, so they need this kid.
Hello.
It's hard not to go conspiracy theory and wonder about the prop bets on stuff.
The what?
The what?
Well, it's like the betting on prop bets and things.
Yeah.
Oh, I hadn't even thought about that.
If
God,
you can take yourself out whenever you want.
Let's hope that's not the
nice.
case.
Oh, that's interesting.
Interesting. And my guess is, though, you're probably not the only one thing. I'm guess that's probably going to be looked into if this continues. But I hadn't even thought about that.
Well,
hopefully that's not the
Who
case.
knows who's keeping track of it?
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of ways to just do those crazy prop bets and do something that nobody even know about.
Yeah, like I'm going to bet that he doesn't score 25 points in this game tonight, and he scores 23 in 18 minutes. No, you're right. I had not given that any consideration.
Yeah, that's interesting.
All right.
Yep. Take care.
Yep.
Yeah.
I hope that's not the case. I hope this kid's. I mean, I don't know.
It'd be stupid if it is, because
you're going to get caught.
Yeah, I mean, really.
Really, yeah, it's pretty obvious. Now, I will say, as somebody who's had hamstring issues as a kid, they are frustrating. And you never know when you're completely healed. And if he is sort of trying to protect himself, I mean, a hamstring injury, I can sort of kind of see where this is.
But he's got a number of problems.
Oh, there is.
Yeah, he's had an illness.
Yeah.
Well, and the other day I watched him do a sweeping drive to the basket where his hamstrings looked pretty good as he was 40 inches in the air and doing a double reverse spin that just drops beautifully off the backboard into the basket.
It looks like a skater in the Olympics.
Yeah, it's like you're watching him. You're like, don't take yourself out. You're fun. He's a fun player to watch. I mean, and I haven't seen many interviews with him either. But it's just, I don't know, it's just one of these weird things that, of all the stories you would think about, a 5-star asking to come out of the game is not one that is very common.
No, not continually.
I mean, Michael Jordan never wanted to sit. Kobe, I mean, those guys, they just wanted to play until they couldn't play another step.
Well, Caitlin's the same way.
Caitlin's the same way, and this guy's like, LeBron, this guy's like, okay, yeah, I'll get there in a minute. You know, I mean, it's kind of fascinating in sort of a bizarre way. I just hope it's nothing.
I didn't think of that either, but I hope.
I hope that's not it. I didn't either, but he's making it too obvious, don't you think, if that's what it is?
Well, yeah, yes. It turns out he's made a big bet, will not exceed 24 points.
Yeah, and no matter how many minutes you play, and so no, I don't. But you never know. You just never know. So, but yeah, the Iowa wrestling, is that Sunday night? 5 o'clock.
Yeah.
God, that's good. So we got 11, 3, and it's just nonstop Hawks for like 8-9 hours. And what channel's wrestling on? Is that Big Ten Network?
I think.
Oh, ESPN. Okay. So they need to go down there.
Wisconsin, Iowa is FS1 men's, and the women are on Fox.
Fox at 11.
Yep.
I look forward to covering the game. And I love an 11. I'd rather have it be 11 o'clock Saturday. Be able to leave right from here and go to the but 11 o'clock Sunday, I'm nitpicking. Wouldn't you rather have 11 o'clock Sunday than like 4, Tom?
Yes.
Yeah, because you'd be home by 1:30.
Yeah.
And the weather, we don't have much precip or anything on Sunday, right?
No.
Just cold. I mean, 20s. I mean, that's really not
well,
but this is normal.
It's February.
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, that 67 when I was sweating my ass off walking the other day, that was not normal.
No.
Did you turn your air on at all?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
I actually thought about you that day. It was hot.
It was,
my house got up to 69.
My house got I don't know, my thermostat's screwed because the TV's in front of it, but it was saying 83 in there, which it wasn't.
Well, I said to myself,
it was warm in there.
I wonder if Captain's got his air on today.
Yes, I did.
It was kind of humid. It was just sort of,
yeah.
It was just weird now, but this is normal. This is February.
Let me look at the way extended 15-day forecast.
So they can look that far ahead?
But not with any incredible accuracy.
Yeah.
Okay, so Wednesday, it'll be 50.
Oh, okay.
Then Thursday, 41. Then Friday, 58.
Well, then it's March.
Then
almost.
57.
Just about,
57. On Saturday, on the 1st of March, it'll be 44, 45, 50, 51, 56, 57.
Jesus.
That's as far as.
Well, that's warm for March.
Yeah, it ain't bad.
So this little thing is like our last little winter push.
It looks like.
And it could have been
I don't trust Iowa weather.
I don't
March
either.
At all.
I don't either, especially March. But again, March, unlike January, nothing's going to ever last. That's the thing with March. You're not going to have like 3 weeks of frozen ice like you can have in January.
That's true.
Hell, we've had that in November.
Yeah.
I mean, the worst ice thing we had was that November where everything froze over and it didn't thaw again until March.
That was brutal.
That was brutal. And that's back when I owned dogs, and that was not fun. That thaw out was not fun because I got lazy and it was like Kahlua back there, and that was not a good memory. My only bad memory of my dogs.
No, was that the year where it was like a parfait? You would have freezing, so all the dog poop would freeze.
It was just,
and then it would get warm up, and then snow, and then it would freeze again.
Well, there was one of the years where it just never.
Like a parfait.
It just never warmed up. The one year I'm talking about, we had this ice in November, late November, and it just never warmed up again, hardly. And I just gave up on it. And then, oh my God, that March thaw was.
Yeah, it was a poop parfait.
My dogs were like.
I almost called you yesterday to come over.
Yeah.
The cat. Was traumatized. It was outside when it wasn't used to it for 2 weeks until the shelter picked it up. And so yesterday I told the cat, you stay.
What's he, the cat whisperer?
He is.
All right.
I told the cat yesterday, stay in. I got to go in the garage. And he follows me everywhere. And I said, no, you stay there. And he sat down, so I went in the garage. Well, evidently, I didn't see him. He got in the garage. I left the garage and closed the door, and I hear, and I'm not kidding, pounding like it's somebody getting killed.
He wanted back in?
Pounding, yeah, and then screaming. Honest to God.
Oh, poor Cedric.
Yeah.
So what did you do when you let him in? Did he attack you?
Huh? No, but he would not leave. He would not leave my hip all
Isn't that
night.
kind of what you want?
Huh? He's a great cat and everything. Why do you want to scare him?
Well, no, but don't you want a cat that wants to be around you?
Oh, yeah. And
a lot of cats are aloof jerks.
No, I haven't. Well, Indiana wasn't aloof, but he was a jerk.
To some. He was always nice to me.
Well, he was nice, but he had an attitude.
Yeah.
And as long as you accepted his
do.
attitude.
Most cats do
Yeah,
have an
this
attitude.
cat just wants to be with me all the time.
I haven't seen Scratch in ages. I hope he's okay. I haven't heard
I'm
anything.
sure he is.
I haven't heard any. I think I would hear from somebody if Scratch was.
As soon as the weather gets better,
I'll go back out there. I will
Yeah.
say though, the Scratch was getting old. I mean, he was starting. When I'd come by, he used to remember he would jump off
Yeah.
that bench and run. I was having to come to him. He's like, no, if you want some pets, come this way. So at the end, that was kind of switching.
Yeah.
But no, what's your cat's name? Cedric.
Cedric.
After Cedric Shaw, the Iowa Red. See, I'm trying to bring the Hawks back into it.
Cedric with a C.
Oh, Cedric the Entertainer.
It was Cedric the Entertainer because the cat's black.
Okay, and he's
I
entertaining.
didn't want him to be confused.
Well, Cedric Shaw's black too.
I know. I named him formally on his tag and chip.
Is he an
Cedric
entertainer?
the cat?
Okay, but is he an entertainer?
Yeah, I find him. Yeah,
That's all you need.
I find him funny.
That's all you need.
Yeah.
And isn't he old?
He's 10 years old.
Oh, he could live another 10, 15 years.
Oh, he'll be with the Suters after I'm gone.
Cedric and how old's Wopsy?
Wopsy, we think, is 12 or 13.
Wopsy's getting up there.
She is.
Cherish every day.
Oh, I love Wopsy. She's
Yeah,
a
cherish.
great dog.
Wopsy's great.
Lakota and Buddy were both fine still at 12.
Yeah.
Buddy started showing wear and tear at 13, and year 14, 15 weren't good.
Lily was great till one day, and that was it.
Lakota's was sort of like that,
And he
too.
was 13, and just...
Well, just one day, Lakota just couldn't use his back legs. But I
Yeah.
remember the
Same
first
thing
symptoms,
with-
though.
That happened to Andy, too.
Same symptoms, though, and I should have saw it earlier, was his tail. The last couple of months when I was walking, he never had his tail up. His tail was always underneath his butt, and I think that was the first sign that his spine was giving out.
He was, I mean, I could tell that she was getting old, but she was fine, and she was running around, and then one day couldn't move her.
Well, hind legs are usually one of the first things that gives out, especially with dogs like Lakota, big athletic dogs that have done a ton of running and whatever. It was just so bizarre watching a dog. My buddy used to come here from Colorado. He'd, rollerblade, and they'd go flying in the street. He'd have Lakota tied to his waist, and he'd have trouble keeping up with Lakota.
Did you see the dog that entered the Olympics?
Yes. Yes, the wolf dog.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
I saw that, but did you also see there was also video of some type of moose or elk or something got into and just climbed right up the icy terrain that they go. That was pretty funny too. Just digging his hoofs in. Was that in the Olympics too?
Yes.
Okay. And it's gotten off with no hitches. There hasn't been any violence or anything. That's good.
No.
It's in Milan, Italy, right?
Yeah.
I'd like to go to Italy. Have you been to Italy?
Yeah.
Did you enjoy it?
Sure did.
I've heard it's beautiful.
Yeah.
Have pizza?
Yeah.
Yeah. Was it?
Is it just like ours?
No, not at all.
Better or worse?
Not very good.
No.
I had it 2 or 3 times.
Didn't we invent it? And then
that I don't know.
I thought we invented it, and then they claimed it.
No, the European pizza tends to have a real high crust, and then the toppings clump in the middle.
Oh.
Is it crispy?
No,
no.
I don't like.
No, it wasn't very good.
I don't like.
Scratch passed away last summer.
He did?
That's according to this message I got, and I know the guy.
I feel bad
sorry
that
to
I
hear
did.
that.
I feel bad that I didn't get over there much in the last year. Oh, poor Scratch. Now I'm sad.
Well, I've got something that might perk you up. The number 11 recruit for the class of 2027 in women's basketball. Her name is Nation Williams.
She's visiting. I saw that.
She's an official visit. coming up for the Michigan weekend this weekend. 6'2" power forward from Las Vegas. And, yeah, number 11.
I feel much better now. God bless recruiting. When in doubt, man, just rely on recruiting. Now they still have to get her. What a great first name, Nation.
Yeah.
Her parents obviously had some plans for her.
Well, her mama was a WNBA general manager for the Aces.
And I'm guessing she's going
to.
I'm guessing she's going to visit some other pretty good schools too.
I'm guessing she will.
Yeah, we'll see. I mean, I've followed women's recruiting. I don't do a ton of it, and we do some of it, but
it's a little bit different than men.
Well, part of it just seems like every time I read something about an Iowa recruit, they make it sound like it'll be a major upset if she doesn't come to Iowa, and then when they don't come to Iowa, I mean,
I don't think this is like that.
I mean,
but I know what you're saying.
The Jenica Lewis,
Yeah.
the Addison Bjorn.
Yeah.
I mean, and then when Lauren Betts was supposedly, remember all that stuff?
Yeah,
and,
sure.
And a lot of it just doesn't come true. But I get it; they're pushing their brand, and people want to read positive recruiting stuff. Why do I want to read a story about someone not having any chance of Iowa having any chance of
But
getting?
the women, at least maybe I'm wrong.
It's not as cutthroat.
Well, and they're not going as young.
What do you mean?
As they do with it. Well,
Oh, yes, they do.
Are they
I
really?
mean, we had an 8th grader visit a couple weeks ago.
I saw a headline from a story on one of the Iowa sites that evaluating 3 8th graders that visited.
Yeah. Jesus.
And see, I talk.
Okay,
see,
I
Rob,
didn't notice.
see, Rob Howe does all of our recruiting. I told Rob I don't want to evaluate 8th graders. I'm not knocking the ones who do it. I'm just not going to do it. 9th grade, yeah. 8th grade, you don't even know what their bodies are going to look like 2 years later. I mean, to me, that's too young. I just don't need. Others want to do it, fine, because I'm sure people found it interesting. I just don't need to evaluate 8th grade.
Isn't Kelly Levine's sister? Isn't she 8th grade this year? Or is she 9th?
I didn't know she had a sister.
She's supposed to be real good.
Yeah, I didn't know she had a sister.
That is just
it's just creepy, kind of.
And that
It is creepy.
All right, I wonder if anybody listening knows the answer to this, because Kelly Levine did not play last night.
Well,
and
she
it
had
would have been something with her wrist.
Well, no, she had a face guard on the game before.
Yeah, she did. But
So-
she had some tape around her wrist, something white around her wrist. So I wonder if she
Probably precautionary, and again, they didn't need her.
Yeah,
Just like
no,
they
they
didn't
didn't.
need Stokey. And like I said, I will be stunned if Stokey doesn't play Sunday against Michigan. I think that was precautionary. And Jan knew she had enough firepower without him. Now, I don't know that for sure.
And I'll bet she plays well Sunday.
Yeah, I don't know. Well, I mean,
I've got a prop bet on that she's going to...
I mean, she always plays well defensively and rebounding. She needs to score. I mean, if they're going to win, they need to get something from Hannah, and that's where Hannah's still. She's somewhat inconsistent with her shot. But no, I don't ever question her defense, her rebounding, her ability to get up and down the floor. But
Rim running is...
they're going to need Hannah. I think they're going to need 10 to 16 points. I've seen Michigan play a little bit. I'm still not they're convinced that they're as good as you say they are, but we'll see. I've been wrong before.
As have I, but they came within 3 of UConn.
Yeah, that's but they're only. I think they're the only team that has been anywhere close to UConn.
Yeah, but
this year.
at one point they were like down 18. But
so yeah, I mean, so it was kind of misleading maybe because
Possibly.
I mean, Iowa only beat Purdue by 9, but that's not how that game played
No.
out. I mean, Iowa was so much better, but some teams make these late runs, and I think Iowa, the last 5, 6, 7 minutes of that game was checked out, and I don't think they were very good at the beginning of the third quarter either. They just weren't. I mean, they're human. They had sort of a letdown, and Purdue maybe made a few adjustments. They obviously took Stremlo out of the game. I mean, they made some steps to not
they
just,
must have.
hey, we can't keep giving her wide open threes. She's made 5 of them, so they made some adjustments. But if I'm a Purdue fan, I'm like, what the hell's going on with our program?
Boy, their attendance was miserable.
And when you said you think there was 3,000?
Oh, I wouldn't think. No.
Think about that.
No.
Mackey Arena just empty like that, and the men are so good, and the fans are. Shows you though. I mean, Purdue women used to draw okay. I mean, obviously.
That's the first time I've ever actually seen what Mackey Arena looks like.
Yeah, because it's always filled with screaming fans.
Exactly.
Yeah. No, you're right. That is kind of weird when you watch that. Well, I've watched a couple of Maryland's games on TV this year. Like Maryland,
terrible.
And especially, it seems like Maryland plays a lot at like 6 o'clock Eastern time.
They do.
And you'll look in that big, massive arena is just not. It's not empty, but it's not very full for a team that's been a perennial top 20 team for years.
Hello.
Hello, guys. Boca Hawkeye checking in
Hey,
here
Boca.
about Iowa baseball. How you doing?
Hey, doing good, man.
Good. I just wanted to give you a heads up that let Pat know that I'll be the official radio stringer this weekend for the Iowa Florida Atlantic University baseball series taking place down here.
How good is Florida Atlantic?
Florida Atlantic is sitting at 2-2. Probably their biggest asset they have is their pitching.
Okay.
Our offense is pretty good. It's going to come down to the pitching this weekend because I think on Saturday Iowa has a much better pitcher, but our bullpen has a 5.0 ERA, so there'll be a lot of hits, but certainly not as many as the Iowa game. Would they score 34. 35 runs?
34-5.
I hope the concession stand is good when I get there to the game. But
yeah, that was a nail biter this week.
Yeah, I'll bet. Well, they were a D3 team.
I'd give them an F.
D's were always good in our world, but looking forward to seeing it. And actually, I hope I see some Iowa folks here. There are some who live down here, and
I'm sure you'll see some.
They'll be all dressed up and ready to go. But weather's beautiful. It'll be nice to get them out of that cold weather. And
I'm guessing some parents will be down there. I'm guessing you'll see some Iowa fans. Well, all right. Well, enjoy that, and it'll be interesting to see because this will be a good test for Iowa. These Florida teams, even if they're not real good, they're still pretty good, if that makes sense.
It does.
They're pretty good. FAU won with a walk-off home run the other night, so they can hit.
Okay.
And the coach has been there 19 years. They've got some money for NIL, and I think on Sunday we've got a freshman starting at pitcher, so we'll see how that goes. So, all right, guys, just wanted to touch base.
Thanks for calling in. Appreciate it.
And if you got nothing going on tomorrow morning, give us a call and give us an update how the
Oh, yeah.
tonight goes.
We're on from 9 to 10 our time tomorrow.
I listen every Saturday. I got to get up early to do it.
All right. Well, if you
all right, guys.
If you remember, give us a call and give us an update on the game. Thanks. That's Boca Hawkeye.
Yeah. Have you been to Boca Raton?
Don't believe so.
Not sure if I have or not.
I'm not sure exactly where Boca Raton is.
Is it north of Miami? Yeah, I don't know.
I haven't.
It's on the Atlantic side, though, isn't it?
Well, then that would explain why I haven't been there because I've spent almost no time on the Atlantic side.
I've spent more time on the Gulf side because that's obviously where I lived.
And the Gulf side is so much better. It's so much calmer.
Yeah, I will say, though, like I had a really good time in Miami in 2002.
Oh, I bet you did.
That was a fun,
it's located between Fort Lauderdale and West Palm Beach.
Okay. Yeah, and even though the game sucked, the Orange Bowl in 2003 sucked. I mean, the first half was great.
The first
play of the game, it was so loud in there when C.J. Jones
Wasn't that
returned.
incredibly
when he returned,
loud?
I'm like, wow, this is going to be fun. And then, and I was 10-10 at halftime, and then USC just said, nope. I still think USC was better than Ohio State that year. I think they were the best team by the end of the season, but we'll never know.
We'll never know.
No, this is going to be an interesting weekend. This is a chance for these teams to make statements, and I mean, if the Iowa men. If they win this game and all of a sudden they're 20-7 and 10-6, I'm just
that's
like,
incredible.
That's incredible. That's a great season. But even if they lose, they're still going to be 19-8 and 9-7, still firmly on the right side of the NCAA tournament bubble.
For sure, and there's still the men still have 5 games to go. So I mean, they could finish anywhere from 14-6. To 9-11.
I'm going to pick either 12-8 or 11-9.
I think that's probably a good bet. At Wisconsin, Ohio State home, at Penn State.
That Ohio State game at home is key, and
yes.
I think they're going to win that because they're at home. If they were in Columbus, I would pick Ohio State to win that game. I think Iowa and Ohio State are pretty comparable.
Yep.
Much better at home, obviously.
Yep.
But no, I think that's a game but they better be careful. That Bruce Thornton is a hell of a player. And is it just me, or has he been at Ohio State for like 20 years?
No, because didn't he go to Illinois first?
No, you're.
Am I thinking of the wrong?
You're thinking of no, you're thinking of someone else. Bruce Thornton, I believe, has been at Ohio State. He's from Georgia. And man, is he a good player! I'm not sure if not sure if he's an NBA point guard. I'm not sure if he's big enough, but man, is he good at the college level. Ohio State's a team, though, if you don't bring it, even at home, you can lose. I mean, if you're over 500 in Big Ten play at this point of the year, you're pretty good.
You're doing pretty good.
You're pretty good if you're over 500 this time of year. So,
with 18 teams, it's just it's polarizing. The top versus the bottom. It's just incredible. There's such a difference. You know, the women compare UCLA to the team we played last night, and Purdue's got 4 wins. You know, compare them to Rutgers, that team that we just slaughtered.
How many wins does Rutgers have?
They're 1-14 in conference, 9-17 overall.
Man, Rutgers basketball. And isn't their coach the former Penn State coach, Coquise Washington?
I think you're right, yeah.
Man, Rutgers has really fallen off since C. Vivian retired. I mean,
they're
terrible
completely
now.
Dropped off.
And, of course, and Minnesota, you could say, are they the biggest surprise this year?
I would say so, yeah.
I mean, Iowa is sort of a surprise, but I think most people
Sorta.
gave Iowa a chance to make the NCAA tournament. I don't think many gave Minnesota a chance, did they?
No. Well, to make the NCAA tournaments, yeah, I think so, but not to be top 4 in the Big Ten.
Okay,
no.
This just came in an hour ago. Per an ESPN source, Curt Cignetti has agreed to a new deal at Indiana that pushes his annual salary up to $13.2 million. The deal will go through 2033. Hoosiers have been the ultimate aggressors in keeping Cignetti.
Holy crap.
He's almost making double what Kirk's making.
Wow. Well,
what do you think Cignetti would say about $13 million?
Yeah,
whatever.
hell?
Whatever.
Yeah.
I just got an offer of $20 million from LSU.
And
you better up my salary.
Man, though, think about that. So he's got it through 2000. So that's okay. Let's do the math here. You've got 26, 27, 28, 29, 30. Did it say
7 years?
He's got 7. Oh my God, he's going to make over $100 million at Indiana in about a decade.
Yeah. Yeah.
And worth it.
And worth it, yes, because they're making money off him. I mean, they won.
Oh,
I keep having to remind myself that Indiana won the national title in football. It escapes me because it's just so unusual. Something I never thought I would see in my lifetime.
Or never say.
Did you ever believe that Indiana would win a national title, Captain, before we landed on the moon?
Well, Butcher, Eisenbarger, and Gonzo.
Did you ever see the video of that guy that got in Buzz Aldrin's face? And kept saying, and then finally Buzz punched him.
Yeah,
he kept saying, "You're a hypocrite. You never landed on the moon.
Yeah, you're a fraud.
A fraud, hypocrite."
Yeah.
And then Buzz punched him.
But he punched him.
Punched him in the face.
Yeah, and nothing happened to him.
No, but and Buzz was like 80 at the time.
Yeah.
Why would you go up and harass an ass? I mean, what is it with some people?
Assholes.
Yeah,
and I don't get what's the end game with questioning whether we landed on the moon. What?
I don't know.
Same
what's
with
the
all the stupid conspiracy theories.
Why do you think? Well, and going back to the current news this morning, Fox News just called the Supreme Court Biden's court.
Well, nothing could be farther from the truth.
That's just what
they trampled all over him numerous times.
Well, yeah, this is all his, and he's calling the Supreme Court a disgrace.
They had the video. They had a picture of Biden riding the freaking train with everybody else in the public. He just goes right in.
Yeah.
Of course he's got bodyguards, but they showed him riding Amtrak or something from somewhere to somewhere. Which I mean, doesn't he have stage 3 cancer?
4.
Stage 4.
4.
And I tell you, he still looks pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, but have we? Oh, I do. There is a. John Ballmer reached out to me. Parker Sutherland. There's a tribute to him. I believe it's at City High at 2:00 Sunday. And but it's
just awful.
Yeah, and I know well, I've mentioned Rob Howe's family was really impacted. His daughter graduated with Parker, and I didn't realize this until he told me the other day. His youngest daughter is in the same grade with Parker's younger sister. They're really good friends, and it's just I just feel so bad for the family.
This is that kind of community, man.
People will rally.
There's so many people that are not necessarily related to him, but as you just
I've never met him, but I
Rob
feel like
Howe's
I know him.
Kid,
yeah.
And there's so many ties.
And I'm thinking about going up there and paying my respects. But I believe it's 2:00 on Sunday. Of course, the problem with that is that's right in the middle of what's going on Iowa-wise.
Well, the women are at 11 and the men are at 3.
I guess I won't be going. But I will send my condolences. And again, just 2:00 on Sunday at the City High Gymnasium. And like I said, I've never met the kid, but man,
all of
the description
accolades.
of him is just, he sounds like he was a wonderful young man.
Yeah.
And life can be cruel. Sometimes it doesn't make sense.
Not at all.
And that's one of them.
That's one of them. Yeah. So my thoughts and prayers to his parents, his surviving siblings, and everyone impacted by just a
100%.
tragic situation.
All right. Got some police reports coming up next with Captain Steve and Tommy Lang. Hawkfanatic.com. Check it out. It's a freebie.
KCJJ Weather, brought to you